and I will be demonstrating how to deploy a containerized web application on Google Cloud Platform using Kubernetes. So let's get started. I'll be following this official Google Cloud documentation. So first of all, you need to go to your Google Cloud console and go to Kubernetes Engine and make sure it's enabled. So now you can see it's enabled here. We'll come out of that, we'll come out at home. Now next thing is we need to create a new project. So come here and new project. We'll name it as Kuber application. So create it. Okay, let's rename it Kuber 2. Okay, so our new project is ready. You can just switch to a new project, Kuber 2. Once again checking in with the Kubernetes engine. Let's just wait for it. Okay, so our Kubernetes engine is now ready. We can now create cluster easily. So let's go back to the tutorial part. Make sure that your billing account is enabled. So let's see that billing account. Okay, then it's running. There's no error in there. So let's go back to the home again and come back to the tutorial. Now we need to open the Cloud Shell. So here's the icon. You need to click on Activate Cloud Shell. So just click here. It will take some time to open the terminal, so let's wait for it. Okay, so our terminal is ready. What I will do is I will open it in the new tab. Just click over here. Okay, so now once our Cloud Shell has been activated, what you need to do is we need to build the container image. So we'll be using a web application which prints out hello app, and it's a Go application. So I'll just go to the GitHub profile, this repository, that is Kubernetes Engine sample hello app. So first of all we need to clone it. Okay, so it's been cloned. Let's move to this repository. Now we are here. After that we need to set the project ID. So in our case, project ID will be Kuber 2-281900. Press enter. Okay, the export ID has been set. So the project ID is basically used to associate your image with your project. Now we need to build and tag Docker image for hello app. So we'll type docker build. We want terminal here, T, then we are making it on the Google repository, so we'll type Google gcr.io / project ID, that is kuber2-281900 / hello app version 1, hello app, and tag v1, and it's in the current directory, so we'll place dot here. Now our image is being built. So for building the image, as you can see in the repository, there is a docker file. If I'll just open it, it'll say all the instruction for building the Google image, docker image. First of all, it will take the Golang version and download it, then add this location to the current location, then run this app, and this is for the server part. So let's go back here. It's been successfully built, so our docker image is now ready. So if I check here like docker images, I'll be able to see my image here, gcr.io kuber hello app. Now the next step is to run your container. You can run it and see the output. It's docker run tell the port number, that is 8080/80 port number, then the path to our project gcr.io, will enter. So now our application is live. To see this, click here web preview on port 8080. So you can see here our application is live now. It prints hello world version 1.0.0. It's the whole. Now we'll come here, press Ctrl C to stop the server. Okay, so let's just clear it. Now what we need to do is the image we need to push it to the container repository. These are the configuration. Push. I think we need to type the image name. Yeah, gcr.io / kuber 2-281900. Then the name of the project, hello app, and the tag v1. That's it. Press enter. Okay, we typed it wrong. To correct it, press enter. Okay, so now it's been pushing. Okay, so it's done. We have pushed successfully our image to the Google repository. Now to check this, we can go here. Yeah, repository, click here, and you can see it's our image that we just pushed. So it's live. Come back to dashboard. Now the next step is we have created the Docker image. Now we need to create a cluster. We need to set the configuration. Okay, so configuration is done. Now we can create the cluster. So for creating it, we need gcloud, containers, cluster, create, then cluster name. Hello cluster. Enter. I think we need to set again the compute zone. Okay, so we will choose Mumbai from here. Yeah, we need to set this. So we need to come here, then now I think it will work. Yeah, it's working now. Actually the problem was here we need to put the actual compute zone or the zone name. So it was showing error like the compute zone is not there, as we didn't set that earlier, but now after that we set it like this. Okay, so now our cluster is successfully deployed. It's running. So let's get detail about it. We use gcloud compute instances list. It will list down the clusters. Okay, so we are using 3 clusters. let's clear it. Now the next step is, now what we have done is we have built the container image, we have run the container image locally also, we have pushed that, we have created GK cluster. Now the next step is to deploy our sample app to the GK. So for that we use kubectl, which is used to manage Kubernetes cluster. So we'll write kubectl create deployment, now hello app, name of the cluster. Now we need to provide the path to the image, gcr.io /4.2.0.0 /hello app. So our deployment is created from the app. Now we will set the replicas. Replicas is basically scaling of our deployment. So we will scale it, kubectl scale deployment. Okay, so our cluster has been successfully scaled. Then we will set some more configuration. Now the containers are basically combine and create a pod, and our application run on the pods. So we'll get the kubectl pods. So we are running 3 pods here, as we have scaled it to 3. So now what we need to do, our application is ready, but it's not being open to the external IP addresses. So what we need to do is we need to expose it to the internet. Kubectl expose deployment name hello app. Then we will just copy it from here. These are just the flags. Okay, so name is hello app service, type is load balancer. We use load balancer to navigate the request we get from external IP address to redirect it to the internal IP address where our cluster lies. So to get connected our cluster from the external internet, we need a load balancer. It's running on port 80 and the target port is 8080. We'll just press enter. Okay, so our service is now exposed. So to get the external IP address, we need to run this command, kubectl get service. It's pending, we will again run this command. Okay, now here it is. No, it's still pending. Let's wait for again run it. Okay, now we have it. Now I'll just go here and paste it here. Here it is, our application is live running on GK cluster. So we have successfully made this app. So further it is regarding new version of the sample app and how to clean it up. Okay, that's it. Thank you.